Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Today we're going to be doing a challenge playthrough with Dungeon. Same rules as usual, no tier 5 spells, no resurrection, no animate dead, and one additional rule, which is we'll only allow ourselves to take one tier 7 dwelling per faction. Reason being that in a couple of games I've done recently, you've ended up finding a hell of a lot of tier 7 dwellings, and it just trivialises the game in the longer term. Just a note, this was actually going to be a Cove playthrough with water, but I recorded the first month of a couple of games on islands, and the water just made the maps really small and very fast. I will still do Cove on water, but with normal water instead of islands, so watch this space. So on to today, we're going to be doing a giant map with underground versus 7 AI as usual, all roads, no water, strong monsters, and on 200% or impossible difficulty as always. We're going to be going with Gunnar since resurrection is banned, and with an artifact start as always. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so we finally loaded in. We'll probably edit out the map creation since it's still taking forever for some reason. We've got Sephiroth in our inn, which is actually quite good. She's got a decent army as well. And Gunnar has ended up with a Mystic Orb of Mana. That's really nice. We've got double 8mm6. So not the 8x8 that we were hoping for, but still not bad. Free gold is always better than the road, I guess. And yeah, it definitely is, because we now have enough to actually buy a hero on turn 1, which is awesome. We're going to leave the 800 gold though, rather than picking up the extra harpies or anything, because we want to see if we can get to our town hall as soon as possible. Let's clear these wolf raiders. And I forgot to make 1 stacks. Of course I did. Hit with the harpies. Okay, that was well worth it with the morale. And we can hit the wolf reds again with the harpies, which takes them out. Okay, so we screwed up pretty badly there and we still did it, so that's fine. Let's pick up the gold, and how much movement have we got left? 400. So we'll probably pick up the harpies next turn. But for now, what we'll do is just swap the harpies over to Gunnar so he gets very slightly more movement next turn. And yeah, I can't see any gold, so I'm just going to pick up the harpies now. Why not? I can't build anything in my town, so let's end the turn there. Sephiroth can give the army back, including some extra harpies, which is nice. And Gunnar just wants to move these so that they're in the right spot. Nice. And we'll take these nymphs on the way through. Well, I could take the lizard men. I'm not going to. I'm going to take the nymphs because that's a nice easy fight for us. Okay, let's just start combat there. Might as well hit with these. And we're just defending up. Let's wait again. Full powered shot on these nymphs, which makes them super weak. They can't even kill 1 Trog apparently. Let's move our 1 stack up so that we get to bait them in. Let's just wait. Hopefully we can kill the 14 stack, although we can guarantee the 8 near enough. Yeah, let's just hit the 14 anyway. Oh cool, okay, we took them out and we moraled, so 3 turns in a row with my harpies. That made that pretty simple. Okay, and we get some gold as well, which gives us enough to actually buy our town hall on day 2, which is wonderful. Sephiroth. Yeah, we definitely can't get to our lumber mill. We're going to have to find a way around this way, I guess. But we can see that there's some resources and another Trog warren there, so that's, you know, not the worst in the world. Lots of pixies, should be a reasonably easy fight. Lots of pirates will suck for us at the moment. We could do it, but we'll lose so many units, I think, that it's probably not worth doing. Especially if it's a big lots and they have upgraded pirates as well, then yeah, we're going to lose a lot. So we'll just do the standard, we'll put everyone in the corner. And none of these are in range, so I might as well hit the more powerful ones. Nice, okay, that'll do. Best morale timing. Okay, so we lose a 1 stack there. We can hit these with our Evil Eyes. And I think we don't lose anything at all here. Oh, okay, we lose one Trog. So we lost 2 Trogs overall, that's not the end of the world. So let's carry on down the road a bit. Okay, so we can reach our next Harpy Loft down here. Should be relatively trivial. So let's do that next turn. So let's end our turn, go for day 3. Sephiroth. Just have a look up here for us. Okay, we definitely can't get through without clearing out either the pirates or the energy elementals, so that's fine. Let's go and pick up some resources. And pack of armadillos. As long as it's a small pack, this should be fine. Oh good, it's a maxi pack. Okay, so I'm probably going to lose a few units here. Not too many, but a few. Okay, so full powered shot on the main stack. Let's block here. I could wait, but I want to kill... Okay, we've got 2, that's fine. And let's move these here, wait on this 1 stack, and kill these. Uh, 1 to 4, let's hope 4. Let's actually move our main stack of these back. Did actually have the desired effect to a degree. Let's wait and hit these again with our ranged units. Let's take the retail on these. Okay, 9 Trogs, that's perfectly acceptable. I mean, diplomacy is very, very tempting. But I don't think I'm going to go for diplomacy. I think it's too overpowered, so let's just go for advanced tactics. Naga Bank is going to be a bit much. Yeah, it's definitely a bit much. Okay. We can take a horde of hobgoblins without too many problems, so let's do that. Okay, standard, just wall ourselves in the corner. Morale, not ideal. Probably lose a harpy here, but... Oh no, yeah, okay, we did lose 1 harpy, that's fine. And we can kill this 13 stack, or near enough, that's close enough. Let's take the retail on this 1 stack. And then we should be able to finish them off. Great, okay. I mean, losing 2 and 1, that's fine. There's not really a lot I can do in my town. I need the Pillar of Eyes, and I need 1 of each resource to do that, so it's not really possible at this stage. So we are actually going to pick up the additional harpies. We will bother with the Mercury, I think. Yeah, I think we will get the Mercury. And lots of dwarves could be a good fight for us. But let's go and get +1 attack first. Okay, and yeah, nothing we can build except mushroom rings. Might build those at the end of the week if we need them, but I don't think we will. +1 attack, always very useful. Let's see what we can see here. Okay, we've got a black tower, some goblins, 3 trogs, and a dwarven bank. Three trogs would definitely take. Dwarven treasury, I think, would probably wreck us at the moment, so let's go and take a smaller stack of dwarves down south instead, and we can keep exploring with Sephinroth. Especially as we know we need to get here at some point to at least take our lumber mill. Yeah, I think that's correct, so let's go and take these dwarves. And okay, well, we can just defend most of the all the way through this because they're going to take a while to reach us. Full powered shot doesn't do a lot, that's a shame. Let's do another full powered shot on these. Let's just defend on the trogs for now. And we'll hit the big stack here, even though we're going to lose a harpy. Okay, put the 1 stack at the top to keep this stack of 11 on them. They might actually go for my harpies instead, but I think they'll go for the 1 stack. And let's take a retail here. Okay, they did go for my harpies, that's interesting. Really not expected at all. Let's take up this stack of 3, the stack of 2. Okay. Wasn't really expecting to lose this many harpies. I thought it'd be a much easier fight than this. Ooh, morale. Okay, I mean, we still didn't lose that much. Ooh, basic estates. Basic estates is actually great, but we're going to go with expert tactics. Because I think overall it's probably more useful. And we need some sulfur, but we can see that there's some down here, so we can go down there and build our Pillar of Eyes afterwards. And there's nothing we can really do in town. Let's take these troglodytes, pick up a scroll, always useful. A few gold dragons. Okay. We'll probably skip the gold dragon. We won't skip the Pillar of Fire though. That's going to be very useful to figure out what's actually around us here. And lots of oceanage, should be fairly trivial. Okay. I don't feel like I should lose as much as they always lose with the AI, so let's see how we get on. Alright, 6 trogs, that's marginally better. And that means we can now build our Pillar of Eyes. Brilliant. Alright, so now the Pillar of Eyes is built, we can build the Chapel of Stilled Voices, which gives us a few units. And we are on day 5, so we want to build as many things as possible. We're not going to be able to get the Labyrinth or the Manticore. Potentially actually could get the Manticore there this week, which would be amazing. So what do we actually still need? We need some gold. And that's it, we've got everything else we need. Wow. Alright. Let's pick up a little bit of gold here then. Okay, this is going okay so far. It might even be worth us picking up an additional hero, although that said, maybe not. No, let's build the chapel. and have a look what we can see in the surrounding area with Sephinroth. Okay, so she's got loads of resources to pick up for us, which is brilliant. She's also got some Trogs to pick up, which we will pick up. This early stage in the game, that actually makes a difference. Since it's day 6, we'll be able to pick those up again next week. Okay, and Gunnar really wants to be going towards our lumber mill, so let's do that. Lots of orcs is not a fun fight. That's actually acceptable. I'm completely fine with that as losses. We've got yet another Trog war in here, so that's nice. Let's just move up. Okay, cool. We don't need to take out a horde of pixies to get there. That's nice as well. So, first things first. Pick up the lumber mill. And we forgot to pick up the Trogs, so let's pick those up now. And do you know what? We will actually take the horde of pixies, because we want the +1 attack. So that's absolutely fine. Let's go and pick up a few more resources while we can. 2k gold in the chest, really good. And a few more bits to pick up here for Sephinroth too, so that's very nice as well. Yeah, let's build our Manticore lair. That's pretty nuts for week 1. So I think we're good. That's the end of the first week. So let's end the turn there. Acid growth +5. Okay, interesting. And we've got resources to pick up here that we don't need yet. So, although actually we do want the gold as soon as possible. Let's pick up Gion. He's actually terrible as a hero, but oh well. He has an army, and that's the most important thing. And maybe we don't follow on yet. Maybe we see if we can pick up a few more resources instead. So let's take these goblins. Actually send 2 of our 1 stacks up to the top and see if we can bait things up there. Some at least. Okay, let's just defend up on these, and we've got a full powered shot, so let's hit one of the bigger stacks. Yep, I think that was worth it with the harpies for sure. And let's shoot one of the bigger stacks again. We'll put the 1 stack here so they don't move anywhere. And hopefully this top stack just moves up. Nah, it doesn't, but okay, that's fine. Let's take the risk. We're probably going to lose a harpy or 2. Not much at all, if anything. Let's just defend, and we can smack these with our harpies again. Okay, so 1 Trog. Well worth it. 2k gold as well. Definitely worth it. 1500. This is brilliant, so we can pick up our 4 Manticores, and we can also pick up 4 Medusas, which is great. And yeah, I guess we do just come down and start dropping off this army. Didn't actually look at this break, did we? Pack of Pegasi, so super easy break actually. Let's see what we've got in the rest of this downstairs bit. Can't really build anything because we've just spent all our gold, but that's fine. Let's pick up some Trogs. I'm not going to bother fighting the orcs. Or picking up the spell power. Do I pick it up? It's 1000 gold. Yeah, I think we do. We get knowledge for now. And tiny bit of gold there, but otherwise just some gold and a fire, guarded by some mechanics, so we're not going to bother with that. What we will do is pick Sephinroth up and go and grab these Trogs. Okay, so I'm happy with that. up some more Trogs. And then we can come down and grab these resources with Zephinroth. That's great. And Gion, I guess, really just wants to be moving everything over. That said, what we actually want is just our manticores on here. Okay, so there's a dragon cave. That's our one and only tier 7 dwelling that we're going to allow ourselves, I suppose. Horde of halflings guarding this imp bank. Yeah, that should be fine. Also a pillar of eyes guarded by lots of sandworms. That seems an extreme guard for a pillar of eyes. Okay, fair enough. Okay, and I think we're good to end the turn there. Let's just double check. We haven't built yet. We can't build our labyrinth for a while. Need loads of gems. Yeah, Dragon Cave is going to be a week or two away yet, so let's just build our marketplace for now. And I think we're good to end now. Okay, so Gion's got the army. Don't really want to be engaging those, I suppose. We want to move Gunnar slightly down so you can just take out these halflings. And let's make sure we've got everything in the right spot here. I think that's correct. Gion just wants to go and have a look for us. So we've got a horde of engineers guarding our first and only Dragon Cave. And lots of sandworms guarding a pillar of eyes and a speculum, which is kind of an insane guard for what that is. Don't think I'll be taking that for a few turns. A bit more ore and a bit more gold is always going to be useful, so let's go with Gunnar. Let's start combat. Okay, morale. That's absolutely perfect, actually. We couldn't really have asked for anything more. I mean, second morale we could also have asked for, I suppose. Okay, so we lose one harpy, that's not the end of the world. Yeah, one harpy, that's fine, and we get basic earth magic out of it, which is obviously the correct pick here. Throng of Imps we shouldn't lose anything to at all. I'm not entirely sure how the AI manages to lose for these fights sometimes. Okay, let's smack the middle ones, smack the top ones, and we should be able to shoot these down. Yeah. Okay, so no losses as expected. These are actually going to be quite tough fights. Which, I think, if it's a high horde of engineers, then I would lose... I'm pretty sure I'd actually lose the majority of my army. So... let's go and get some stats instead. Let's see what we need to build. Obviously resource silo plus 1 sulfur would be super useful. We do want the citadel this week though. Let's just build the citadel now. We've got the resources for it, we've got plenty of golden ore, so let's just do it. Witch's Heart is actually really useful, so let's... or potentially useful, it could be completely useless, of course. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to accept that, and it's not useful, it turns out. But hey, we don't know that until we go and take it. What have we got in the Black Tower? A green dragon. Okay, it's potentially quite an easy fight then. Pendant of Life. Okay. And let's go and grab this sulfur and mercury with Gion. And we can pick up these Trogs next turn as well, probably as well, or next week even. Let's see what else we can build. City Hall still needs the Mage one and the Blacksmith, but we've got plenty of gold to pick up at the moment, so... Castle we'll save for the last day of the week. We're on 5, 6, 7. So it actually makes no real difference, I don't think, unless we can find enough resources to build our labyrinth. So let's build the castle anyway, in case we do find enough to pick up anything else. Gion can pick these up for us, and then pop himself on these Trogs. We'll pick up the others next turn, and then we'll start moving on. Okay, let's give Gunnar View Earth as well. Very useful spell, View Earth. Not really sure why I even used it, but we have no other use for spell points at the moment with Gunnar, so I guess why not. Sephiroth can pick up the ore for us here. And what have we got? Okay, we've got lots of evil eyes guarding some resources, and we can't get through that way. So that's the end of that chapter, as they say. So I guess the next thing to do is going to be to take out this one green dragon. I think that's actually perfectly acceptable, losses wise. Scales of the Greater Basilisk, even. That's not bad. +3 spell power. Obviously, we don't really have any spells that we're using, so it's not huge for us, but it's not bad. And I guess really what we want to be doing is, firstly, we want to be going north from our main town to go and get our ore pit, because realistically, from what we can see, it kind of has to be north. And we also do want to take this Dragon Cave and the Pillar of Eyes. The Pillar of Eyes, I think, is just unreasonable to have lots of sandworms guarding it, especially if it's a big lots. A Horde of Engineers shouldn't be too bad for us. But I think what we do need to do is make our way back towards town and get a few more units. So Gion can probably just stay where he is already to pick up these Trogs for us next time. Mage Guild 1 we're always going to need at some point, so let's just build it. And I think we're good. Okay, so day 7. Got a few resources to pick up, but not many. So maybe Sephiroth goes and grabs our troglodytes for us next time. And what I actually am going to do with Gunnar is go and take this bank, because we should have enough troops to do that now. And I might even take the Black Tower afterwards, we'll see. So Gion's good where he is. We're going to be picking up Mana Vortex is always useful to get as well, but let's just get our blacksmith so we can get our city hall in place. Gion's staying where he is, so let's start the new week. Sprite growth +5, okay. And we've got Sinker. We need quite a bit more gold though. Let's pick up these units that we're going to pick up regardless and then send them on. That's great, okay. And Sephiroth is going to pick up some more units for us and send them on. And Gunnar, I guess Gunnar can actually get us some more resources by... Okay, we're not going to take that fight, 24 nulls, by taking this bank. Throng, so could be a big stack. Have we got our units in the right place? So these will be our top 2 stacks. We want these 1 stacks over on that side and that side. Yeah, I think that's right. 100 dwarves. Okay. Let's just put the 1 stacks down as bait. And we'll wait on the manticores. We'll wait on the harpies. We'll move the evil eyes back to the top, and the medusas too. We'll move these trogs down slightly. Okay, we're going to lose a harpy or two here, but that's alright. Still got 50 health here, but I think we still just hit this one stack, this small stack here. Strike and stay. Alright, so we can go and hit this 16 stack, that's good. Yeah, Trogs get to move first again. How much health now? 37. It's not a lot. I think we wait. And we'll hit the biggest stack here. Okay, that was worth it. We can then just hit these. And we should be able to survive, but let's wait anyway. Wait again. We'll hit these with our ranged units, and then hit them with the Trogs. Okay, that's perfectly acceptable. Air magic. Air magic is tempting, but because we have DD and fly banned, I'm going to go with advanced logi instead, and we'll take wisdom. Okay, so 5k gold and some crystals. That should allow us to pick up some more manticores and some more evil eyes. Great, okay. That's actually a really good start to the week. So let's go and drop off the army. Getting a decent army stack on Gunnar already. I think I really should lose a Goldie here. Sorry, you lose a Manticore here. Let's hope for the best. Nope. Okay, 16. Charm of Eclipse kind of sucks, which is a shame. But that does mean we now have a little bit more army. So let's start sending ourselves back down. And that said, actually, Sinker can go the other side. No, actually, Sinker can take the whole army. I'll leave the Manticores on Gunnar for movement, but what I'll do is I'll go and clear out this horde of goblins with the army next turn before I bring it back to Gunnar, and then I should be able to pick up a load more troops as well. So let's see what else we can build. Nothing. That's good. So let's end the turn there. That's a good start to week 3, I think, though. We can probably just make these flee. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Exactly what we wanted to happen. Sephiroth can now pick up this golden chest for me. Let's recruit the Trogs. Transfer them over. And then we can also transfer them over to Gunnar. Gion can just start moving his way back here, because Gunnar's coming back down to meet him. And Kinkera or Asis. They both suck. So I think what we actually do is we should be able to just make these flee. Yep, perfect. Which means we can come through this way now. And do you know what? Gunnar could actually just basically go all the way back himself. So how far is Sinker going to be able to go? Probably not far enough, if I'm honest. And Sephiroth, similar situation. Yeah, she can't move much further. But I might be able to get a couple of turns, a couple of moves out this way. So let's move back out one with Gunnar. Gion is basically just waiting where he is. And we can't build because we built all those harpies. Bought all those harpies even, rather than build. But it does mean we can pick up some more troops, so let's get as many ranged units as we possibly can. And then bring those down. Okay, misjudged that slightly, but never mind. That's absolutely fine. That definitely builds up our force quite a bit. So let's come down this way. Sinker next turn can come and pick these resources up for me. And also these harpies. Don't have a lot to do with Sephiroth already because I've made a bit of a meal of exploring my biome. Magic arrow, actually a really useful spell. And Gion actually has a spellbook too to use it with, helpful. Let's go and take the full army, apart from the manticores of course, which is the fastest. So let's leave those on there. Yep, that's great. Gion can then pop himself down towards these. Okay, so what can we build? Nothing, because we spent all our golden units. That's fine. Gion, let's pass over everything. And Gunnar is going to want to move things around a little bit, I think. I think this is probably right. I feel like I'm going to lose like half the units here, but I think that's pretty acceptable, but I don't actually want to lose a manticore, so let's see. Let's see what I can do. I mean, I guess we take the retail. Oh, no, actually, let's just defend. Let's hit them with the manticores. We shouldn't lose one straight away. Wow, really close, though. If I only take out 12, then they'll definitely kill me. I think this is probably a better shout, though. Oh, I didn't think about the breath there. Okay, I mean, that's still acceptable, I think. I think that's actually acceptable too, to be fair. Right, logistics or archery? Do you know what I think on this faction, given that we've got both Evil Eyes and Medusas? Maybe we take archery. I think archery could actually be useful here. And we don't have enough gold. Some gold here. It's not enough. But it probably is actually worth trading, even though we'll get not a lot for our resources. We've got a huge amount of crystal already. Yep, I think that's worth it to pick up a dragon. Lots of sandworms is just not a doable fight, unfortunately. But we will be able to get some spell power next turn, so let's do that. And even more Trogs here. This is... we had a lot of Trogs, but not much else. And Sephiroth can pick these up for us, which is nice. Again, not a lot else to actually do, though. Maybe Sephiroth I sent to go and get some more Trogs for us next turn or something, I don't know. And Sinker likewise. I don't think it's worth picking up the Harpies at this point. So we just want to save gold and build our City Hall now. It's a really, really late City Hall. Okay, we'll pick up the +1 knowledge, that makes sense. And the wood. Even more Trogs. Even more Trogs. And lots of Grandees guarding a Chapel of Still Voices. I mean, that's definitely going to be worth taking. So, should be able to just make them flee, I think. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll just waste 200 movement. I have no problem with that. I'd rather pick up the extra units next turn. Okay, and nothing we can build still because we keep spending all our gold instead of saving it for our City Hall like we just said we would. Which we're going to do again by taking these Medusas. Lots of Vampire Lords we don't want to take. Lots of Wolf Raiders we definitely could though. Yeah, I'll pursue and engage them, that's fine. And yeah, let's actually take these mechanics on the way back. I think we might as well. Let me get some resources and pick up this scroll as well. Okay, no Trogs to recruit, but they're in the right spots already. So I think start of next week we actually just go and do our break and start pushing, because I think we've pretty much exhausted what we can see that's useful in our biome, although we could still go north and push up towards the ore pit, which, yeah, realistically has to be north. So we might do that instead, but let's see. Yep, that's fine. And we are on day 7. So yeah, I think maybe we just wait and we buy our dragon next turn. Because 2 dragons is always going to be better than 1. Well, unless you're fighting the dragon, I suppose, then it's definitely not. And Gion can pick up these units on day 1 for us and then just follow on. Should be able to get most of the way to Gunnar, if not all of the way there. And of course we still can't build anything, so let's just end the turn. Okay, all dwellings increase population. Let's pick up our dragon. Let's pick up our Trogs. Let's pick up 3 Medusas. That's good enough. More Trogs. Even more Trogs. Even more Trogs. And funnily enough, even more Trogs. Okay. So yeah, let's start making our way back towards our main town. And we don't have anything to build, so let's just end the turn. More Trogs. I think that's like 6 Trog buildings we've got, which is kind of stupid. But I guess that's what happens on 8mm6 templates. You tend to get tons and tons of dwellings, but not many strong creatures or utopias. 8xm8 you tend to get very few dwellings, but you get lots of topes and some extremely strong creature stacks. So I guess it just depends on your preference. Personally, I actually really like 8xm8. I really like the difficult ones. No, I'm still not going to try and take the Naga Bank. I think I'd still lose too many here. And let's move Sinker off the road. Move Gunnar as far as he can. And then move everything except the dragons. Yep, they're the fastest unit, of course. Onto Sinker. Okay. So that means Sinker can actually go this way. Alright, we're still saving resources. So Gunnar can go up here, Sinker can drop off the army for us. And hopefully just make these flee. Yep. Let's see, Sinker can pick up both of these, so that's fine. Lots of centaurs. We will engage. And start combat, that's fine. Okay. And Gunnar does want the Garden of Rev. Okay, that's actually a pack of monks. I thought it was a scholar. Let's pick up the gold anyway. Okay, Gion can pass over everything. Sephiroth just wants to make her way back. And still nothing to buy. Okay, trivial fight, so let's just allow that to happen. And I don't want to fight the monks, really. Actually, don't really want to fight the lots of water enemies. Ah, good. Perfect. We'll take beholders in the refugee camp every time. Okay, it's got a fair few bits up here to do, including another Naga bank. Gion doesn't have a huge amount to do apart from cycling units, so that's fine. We can do that. And Sephiroth we can just leave here. Let's pick up Dace. Just for the extra units, I suppose, more than anything else. And we can send Dace north, I guess. There's some more units at least. And then we still want to be saving. I keep saying that, but we still want to be saving for our city hall, so let's do that. And let's end the turn. Alright, so Dace first. Wants to be dropping off all of these. Which actually makes Gunnar's army pretty meaty at this point. And looks like there's actually quite a lot to clear out here too. Probably should have just taken that fight, but never mind. I didn't. And Dace has got a ton of resources here to pick up for us, so we can just go and do that next turn. Likewise, Sinker. Let's actually drop the Loins of Legion off with Dace. 3rd level unit, so that's eyes. And yeah, Sinker can actually just run through here and just go off and explore for us. And we're saving gold, so I think we're actually good where we are with everybody. Let's go through with the Sinker first. And we'll run through here with Gunnar. Okay. Dace can pick this up and then he can actually accompany Gunnar. So that Gunnar just has fast units next turn. Okay, and we're good to end the turn. We still don't have enough for the City Hall, so let's make sure we get that next turn. Okay, City Hall before we spend all our gold and forget about it again. And let's give Gunnar his army back. Expert Logic will definitely take that. Lots of dragonflies. Yep, should be. Okay. Nice. Pack of Nagas, that's actually quite a small Naga bank. Dragon and Manticores on the top. We want our Trogs on the left hand side. I think this is right. No, we don't want to lose all those Medusas. Okay, the first ones to move are going to be this top stack. But all of our troops move first, so I think this is fine. And we should be able to take out this bottom stack with the Trogs. Okay, that's great. Dragons can take out one. Dragons can... Manticores even can take out one here. Okay. Should be able to just defend up and then kill this one. Okay, so losing one Beholder, that's absolutely fine. Being offered estates again. But that does give us plenty of gold, which is exactly what we wanted going into the new week. Let's see what we can find here with Sinker without taking any fights. There's actually a pile of gold here that we missed completely. So let's send Dace around here just to chain units up. And Geon's in the right spot already. So Gunnar just wants to go and clear out a few more of these. Great, so let's start the new week. Month of the Ant. Okay. Damacon. We absolutely want Damacon every time. And that pretty much covers us. So this week we're going to want to build our labyrinth, because we've got plenty of resources for it. Don't know if it's just me, but it seems like this is a really, really big biome compared to usual. Although I don't necessarily mind that. Okay, makes that fairly trivial. Let's not engage the lizard men. Our third black tower. Yep, that's perfectly acceptable. Black shard and some gold. Perfect. Even more gold. Acceptable. So let's pick up a few more bits here. That's loads of Trogs, and we'll pick up our dragons next turn. Damacon can just go up quickly towards this windmill, and we'll check the refugee camp while we're there too. Okay, that's a few resources, that's good. And next we want to be building our labyrinth. Just about enough gold. Estates. At least we can get that on our secondary heroes though, so that is actually a really useful thing to find. can clear these out. Perfect. Advanced archery, and we've got a few more bits to pick up with whichever one of our heroes ends up going down there. Gonna be Dace, it looks like. Yet another Trog hut. We can't get through there, so that's fine. We'll figure that out next turn. And one red dragon. Excellent. Okay, and Damacon can go up to the north here and see what we can find in these. Nothing to build as usual, because we spent all our gold as usual. Lots of crewmates should be fine. Again, don't really think I should lose anything at all here. Yep, we don't. Good. And also Voga Magi. Likewise, we shouldn't lose anything. That's actually fine. We're going to take the time to do the fight for 2 harpies. Okay, Gion can come back up. Can possibly even go back to town and drop some units. Sinker's proving his worth, picking up all sorts of things for us here. Yep, absolutely want to learn estates on Dace. And nope, sprites we definitely don't want to pick up, but we do want to go and learn estates on Damacon as well. Nothing to do in our town. Need to find a big source of sulfur somewhere. I mean, the Cyclops stockpile could be a good place to get it, to be fair. Let's kill these bellwether armadillos. Let's kill these gargoyles. Yeah, that's fine as well. I mean, plenty of sulfur here if I take out all 3 of these, to be fair. So let's do that. Gion's moving back to town for us, just doing our resource route, and we can't get any further with Sinker, but that's fine. He's done a good bit of exploring for us, and there's resources to pick up on the way out. Okay, good job, Dace. Let's go and get some more things with you. Damacon, let's go and learn estates on, as we planned. Just about enough to build our capital, so we're going to do that. And then we might be able to get enough to build our... No, we're not going to be able to because we need our mage too. So let's see. We might need to trade in for this. We only need to build 2 more things, and we've got 4, 5, 6, 7 left. But yeah, I think we are going to need to trade in a few things. Let's see though. Let's see if we can take this stockpile. Okay, Horde of Trogs. Pillar of Fire would actually be really useful to take, so maybe we do that. Don't think we should really be losing that much though. Let's smack the Cyclops Kings. Just hit the Cyclops in the corner instead. Hope for morale. Nope, no morale. Okay. Morale on the Harpies instead. Not quite what we were after. But that's still perfectly acceptable. It really wants to give us estates. Jesus. 6 of each resource, so that's exactly what we're after. Let's build the Mage too. And I guess we just go and take out the Pegasi. Technically, we should have done it the other way around because that's our break, but it's not a PvP game, so I'm not overly concerned about that. We do also want our Portal of Summoning this week, if we can manage it alongside our Dragon Cave. Let's just see if we can, I suppose. And now Gion can just follow out along the road. And he'll be able to meet Gunnar next turn, that's fantastic. And I guess Dace wants to be going downwards so we can get as much of this sulphur as possible to build our Dragon Cave with. Yep, absolutely, learn basic estates, fantastic. Especially as they're really, really low level heroes, so each level up gives us a chance to level up our estates as well quite easily. Okay, how much more movement have we got? Enough to pick up these Trogs at least. Perfect. And let's just take a quick look. We might as well be using our cards of prophecy instead. Let's kill the orcs on the way past. They don't want to fight, so that's fine. We won't fight them then. Okay, so we're into our next area. There's a lot of stuff we can pick up here without having to fight anything, like an awful lot. Which I'm definitely not going to complain about. Yeah, Singo can try the refugee camp next week for us, alongside the windmill there. Okay, that's day 6, and we've got 9 sulphur. Could go south here, but there is also a sulphur dune over there, which I'm very, very tempted by. Yep, I think we take the sulphur dune. Really would like to visit that witch's hut as well, but we don't know whether it's going to be worth it yet or not. So let's do that first, and then Gion can hopefully... Yep, he can arrive at this witch's hut next turn, so we can see what's in it. That's brilliant. And... okay, so if I send Damacon here as well, he's definitely going to be able to pick up resources for us, which should mean that we have no issue building our Dragon Cave without having to trade in all of our resources as well. So that means we're building our Portal of Summoning. It's got Trogs in it, of course it has. So let's end the turn, of course. Okay, let's move everybody else first. Pick up the big chest. Okay, and Sinker wants to just sit on this refugee camp, see what we get next week. Dace wants to pick up sulphur and gold for us. And Damacon wants to pick up also sulphur and gold, it turns out. I really do want to check this out, so I'm just going to go and waste the hit movement points. Ugh, mysticism. Wow. Okay, well that wasn't worth it at all. Let's take anti-magic and let's pick up the +1 knowledge while we're here. Okay, so we're going to need what, 2 sulphur? Yes, 2 sulphur. Let's do it from Mercury and then build our Dragon Cave. Fantastic, okay. Sinker we're already using for something, so let's send Sephiroth out because we're going to want to pick up our dragon at least next turn. Okay, and I think we're good to end the week already. Basilisk growth +5, okay. I still think with Gunnar we just go and get this sulphur dune. I think that's probably still the most important thing for us to do. Stone Skin, pretty good spell. So we've got Minotaurs, wow, so it was actually something useful. Amazing. Surprises me a little bit. Something useful. Okay, so that's a lot of gold we've picked up, which is really, really nice. Sephiroth just wants to be going back towards our dragon cave. And we want to be seeing what we've got. We've got Lorelei. Okay. Lorelei can just wait where she is though, because I want to pick up as many dragons as possible next turn. So I don't think we really need to build anything. We could build a resource silo, but we're going to save the gold. So I think we're good to end the turn. Let's take the Sulphur Dune. And we have got some Mercury down there as well, which could be worth going to take. I don't think we have. Well, I say I don't think. I know we don't have any Mercury production. Okay, that's perfectly acceptable. It's that. So let's take basic offense on Gunnar. That's actually great. A bit more gold. A bit more gold again. And let's also go and get the obelisk. Sinker, I guess, although he does want to drop off units, he also wants to go and learn estates. I don't want to flag that imp dwelling because I already have every single Trog dwelling in the world in my portal of summoning. Okay, this is another break by the looks of it. Blast Scroll and a few other bits. We don't have one sulphur, so let's go and get one sulphur. Cost us 10 gems, that means for a dragon, but I think it's still worth it. Okay, let's send this back up again. And Lorelei wants dragons, but of course we can't get dragons. Let's just trade in 80 wood for 4 sulphur. Which is an insane exchange rate, but I think maybe it's still worth it. Okay, Lorelei can go up this way. And Sephiroth. How far can Sephiroth go? Not far enough is the answer. But actually we could just get rid of the one Trog. And that should give her significantly more movement next turn. Not enough though. Oh well. Let's do this, I think that's fine. And nothing else to build, so let's end the turn there. And I think we're actually just going to call it there for the episode, so thanks very much for watching, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.